My name is Commissioner Frank Avila. I'm a commissioner at the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District of Greater Chicago. And I have with me as my guest Benito J. Marinas. And he's the head of the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering at the University of Illinois in Champaign, Illinois. Thank you for coming to our agency, Benito.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you very much. You know, at our agency, we're the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District of Greater Chicago. We our budget is $1.2 billion, so we are very big. We have 7 wastewater plants. One is the largest in the world, and we do a lot of research. But we also need the help of universities also to do research for us. And that's why we like to work closely with Benito, because he has an excellent research department down there. And explain your different types of research that you're doing down there for us and for the environment, Benito.
You know, this is Frank. First of all, thank you very much for welcoming me here. It's a great pleasure to be here and to have the opportunity to talk about what we do at the University of Illinois. One of the things that the department has chosen, I mean, obviously we are the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering. We are the department that engineers that designed the Willis Tower, the Golden Gate Bridge, the engineer that took us to the moon and back, you both came from. And we're very proud to be the #1 department in the nation. But I'm also delighted to be talking to you today about one of the problems that we have not been able to solve yet in the world, which is being able to supply safe drinking water and also adequate sanitation to people in the world. We're very fortunate in the United States, but we believe that one of the reasons why we have not been able to do that is that we need to look at the problematic in a different way. The engineering requires that we don't look at waste as waste, but that we look at what we used to call waste as a resource material that we can actually bring back. You know, when we talk about sanitation with fecal matter and urine, we actually are talking about energy that we spend a lot of money to create, actually.
Yeah, what Benito was mentioning is that I use the term when I go and talk to grammar school, poop and pee. And because that's what we do here at the Water Reclamation District. We treat poop and pee. That's what we do. And go on, I'm sorry to...
That's it's actually probably not a bad word to use, because once you put the word waste there, we're starting to look at it the wrong way. So it's important that we recover all that energy that we embedded in fecal matter. It's important that we recover all those nutrients that cost us so much money in agriculture to use to produce the food. And right now, most places in the world go and use energy to destroy energy and use energy to actually take the value out of the nutrients, converting it to nitrogen gas to send it to the atmosphere. And this is really something that probably doesn't make any sense. It's not sustainable. So the University of Illinois has started a program recruiting young faculty and students that are working on addressing these issues. We need to have the professionals that will help working with the industry address this problem and look at it as a revenue generation approach, as opposed to right now using money to destroy something that has value on it. This we also believe that it's not only something that we can address in the US and do things more efficiently, which makes sense. Anytime that we can actually make something produce energy and make an income, as opposed to have to spend money to destroy it. But it will also solve, more importantly, one of the biggest problems in the world. We right now have in the order of 2.5 billion people that they don't have sanitation. And the main reason for it is that, we haven't created this new way of looking at it, that, sanitation can be resolved as a problem if we look at the business side, if we look at, an opportunity for people, for entrepreneurs, to generate an income by getting the fecal matter and getting the energy out of it and using then the residual organics as fertilizers for agriculture, and from the urine to get the nitrogen and the phosphorus that is becoming very scarce in the world too.
Yes.
So and I think this is something that, as you know, Frank, we need to do. So, and for some reason, we have not addressed that the right way. So I'm so pleased that Metropolitan, and with your leadership, Frank, is looking at this from this perspective, because I think this is the only way that we're going to be able to solve the challenges that we have with sanitation in the world. And also, I'm more of a safe drinking water person. And I know that it's so difficult to produce safe drinking water in places where you're not solving the sanitation problem, because if we keep contaminating the water sources, that's a much bigger challenge for engineers to make the water safe for drinking. So solving the sanitation problem will produce two effects. One, there will be an income generation and a recovery of some very valuable resources, and at the same time make much easier the job of engineers that are trying to produce safe drinking water. So that's the vision that the University of Illinois has. We have started a program with several faculty that are working on this and training students that are going to be the champions of the future in doing that. We're very proud that that's happening at the state of Illinois with the state of Illinois support.
Yeah, and that's excellent, because it's very important for our agency to work closely with the U of I, because they're in the state of Illinois. We are in the state of Illinois, and we should cooperate more because they have an excellent research staff there. And now, how long have you worked there, Benito?
I've been at the University of Illinois for 21 years.
21
We'll do
years.
22 this summer.
I see.
And I'm very proud of that. So I feel like the University of Illinois, from an engineering perspective, from a civil engineering perspective, there is no doubt whatsoever that we're very proud to be the #1 department in the United States.
The number one department?
We're the #1 department, ranked most recently. So, and it's been like that for a long time now, and we, are very proud to serve the state of Illinois.
Right.
And the people of Illinois, and to have our students coming from the state, primarily from the state of Illinois. So we are creating the leaders of civil and environmental engineering of the future, and we love to be working with you because that gives the students a much better educational experience.
And the world is smaller, so the planet, anything that we do in any area of the world will affect the whole world.
Exactly.
See, and so that's why we should transfer our technology, not only keep it here in the state of Illinois or in Cook County, but let other countries know what we're doing in technology and see how we could help them save the planet in regards to the water environment, because we are in the waste and water environment, and so this is our expertise, and that's why Denmark came to us for transfer technology. So we have an agreement with Denmark to transfer technology. We have an agreement with Andhra University in India to set up certification classes on how to operate, maintain, and operate wastewater plants. They have 1.2 billion people there, and all their waterways are polluted. 50% of all the children that die of diarrhea, 50% comes from India. So this is where we're going to transfer our technology. Benito was telling me that he is working in Uganda.
We're working in several places in Africa. In particular, we've been in Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, so East Africa. We've also been in Rwanda, and then we're working in Ghana, and we're hoping to start working in Nigeria.
Not Nigeria. See, and so they're transferring this technology. It's all from Illinois. And how would this help Illinois also? Well, it provides jobs here for our people in Illinois.
Correct.
See, it provides jobs for us here in Illinois, and it helps the environment in Uganda, hopefully maybe Nigeria,
Ghana,
Ghana,
Kenya. So,
Kenya.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is where knowledge is very important, and to transfer that knowledge helps everyone. It keeps the people healthy throughout the world, provides jobs, and it keeps our planet safe, especially towards the environment. Yeah, so.
Sounds great, Frank. I think it would be wonderful to partner
Yes.
and working together, because obviously we have the same
Yeah, the same goal.
goals.
Yeah, because the planet is small, and whatever we do here in the States or whatever someone does across the ocean affects all of us.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, well, thank you very much, Benito, for
It's
coming.
my great pleasure.
Yeah,
And
thank
it's been great to be here and visiting with you.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
Thank you.